Lagos police make U-turn, approve Endsars protest, frown on road closures. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Please listen to the end. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Ssur, had made a U-turn on its earlier warning against any gathering or organization of protests in commemoration of the first anniversary of last year's Endsars protest in the state. Addressing journalists on Saturday while monitoring the People Democratic Party (PDP) State Congress election in Lagos, Ssur described protests as a right citizens are entitled to. He added that the State Police Command would be ready to protect protesters. Meanwhile, an earlier statement by the Lagos Police Command had said the police in the state will not fold their arms and allow some misguided elements disrupt the peace and serenity currently being enjoyed in the state. To forestall breakdown of law and order, the police will use all legitimate means within their constitutional powers to suppress the planned protest. But Ssur had made a U-turn, saying the police only want the organizers of such protests to work together and have a meeting point, NEN reports. He said, if you want to protest, it is your right under the law, but you do not have to block the road, because in the process of obstructing the road, you are no longer protesting for a better life for people. However, what happens to pregnant women in an emergency? What happens to collapsed buildings, fire incidents when the roads are blocked? Do not forget that this is Lagos. It is the economy of a country and it is equally a working day. And you can imagine those lives that earn their living on a daily basis. There are some people that cannot feed their families when protesters block the road definitely. The Commissioner appealed to the Endsars protesters to give the police adequate information to ensure their protection, and free flow of traffic. Lagos is bigger than politicians that claim to own the state. The voice of the people is the voice of God and will always prevail. The Endsars' first anniversary must hold in Lagos and the rest of Nigeria. Okay. He was initially inciting anarchy because he was not informed. That is when you have a bunch of amateurs in the system. Kudos to Deji Sonwore and my humble self. Suddenly seconds to the people's voices by APC in Lagos is because of 2023, and Lagosians must rewrite this story come 2023. Otoge is loading in Lagos 2023 because we must tell their criminal in uniforms, Kai and Lasma, that power belongs to the people come 2023. They need to set up a drone camera this time. All these government persons are not to be trusted. The problem with our police is that they think the law is what they say it is. You have no power to approve or disapprove protests. If people are protesting, it is yours to provide security, otherwise stay clear. It is an application of common sense. The more you use force, the more people will be warming up to hijack things. The best is to let the police join the protest to make it peaceful, clearing road for protesters to walk unhindered. They know we will do the Endsars protest. The world is watching. It is our fundamental human right. This is democracy. The sun rises, the sun sets, and the sun down. For Lagos State government to have finally reasoned with the masses after rejecting the plan, they are up to something, but the masses should be wise as serpents. Hope the politicians will not hijack it this time again. Please let them shine their eyes well. We can no longer trust our government again. Endsars protest again. Blood may be flown like erosion, and no one newspaper will report a drop of blood. I will advise you to stay away from any protest. Power belongs to the people. At times, I ask myself, is this thing democracy? I doubt. Only if the people realize that the masses, are powerful. Northerners will never participate in this protest. They love evil so much that will show you how different we are. Always want to do this illegally until taken off by international media. It is only CNN or BBC that they respect. Youth need no approval to protest. Anyway, the angel that brought me to this country will hear from that lawyer soon. Oh my goodness, this is cracking me up. There are some roads you need to pass alone. No partner, no friends, no family. Just you and your God. We would wait to hear from the horse's mouth. It is difficult to know the truth and accurate information. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't trust Nigerian police force. It is not their modus operandi. Shameless people who do not believe that Nigerians have rights. Look the way the East are shelling the police station. Lagos State, please use your sense not to destroy public infrastructure. Okay. Please, let's be watchful. Political propaganda they have started though. 2023 is very much closer. No protesting in Biafra land because we are not Nigerians. They would go for the protest. Should ensure they fortify themselves because we do not want a repetition. Okay, those who will go for the protest should ensure they fortify for themselves. We do not want any repetition of last year. God bless the good people of Nigeria. For me, I do not trust Nigerian government at all. I suggest we should shut down the whole country by observing sit at home. This is what can be achieved if oppressed people come together. The southern youths are liberated and the northerners are scared to hell. Time of reason and self-judgment shall come. Then governments will no longer rely on their guns and bullets as sole means of solving social issues. Igbo youth, you better don't come out. Leave protest for the people. For people of Nigeria. If you come out, repented Boko Haram terrorists, DSS and police will kill you. You are on your own. Okay. As long as the president is a northern man and a Muslim, some northern guys will not like this news. Okay. It is the right of the electorate and the citizens of Nigeria to hold a peaceful protest, peaceful rally, or peaceful gathering. First of all, it was wrong for the Nigerian police force, I beg your pardon, to come out and say they're going to do anything to stop the protest. What you're going to be appealing to them is they should be watchful, and you're going to even give them the support so that this particular protest will not be hijacked by hoodlums and rascals, just like the previous one. These people have the right to protest. We practice a democratic system of government, for crying out loud. People should be allowed, I beg your pardon, to exercise their fundamental human rights. We cannot be practicing democracy and be acting like we actually are in a dictatorship kind of government. It does not work that way. It doesn't. These people should be allowed to protest, but they should I beg your pardon, the police should ensure that they are protected and ensure that what happened last year, both the hijacking by rascals and hoodlums and the loss of lives, that it is not the same story and history is not made to repeat itself. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.